So I'm walking towards downtown Colmar. We are now in a plaza. I don't remember exactly the name of the plaza, but I know that this building right here used to be the border between France and Germany a very long time ago. And over here you could see the statue. So this is actually the statue was made by Bartholdi, the same guy that made the Statue of the Liberty. He's actually born in Colmar, and he made a little statue that he donated to the city, so they repart a little bit anywhere in downtown. Another thing that is very common in France is those beautiful terrace. Actually right now it's not much people. I don't understand why. We are at Colmar downtown. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and here is the fountain. Show you a little bit around, so you can see now the old border of Colmar. We are in the historic part of Colmar. The building that you can see right now are like 500 years old. They're made out of wood and mud. That's where you can see all the detail and the windows. So those are actually windows was redone, but all the windows in France used to have those cover windows on wood. So at night it's not bright, it's very dark. So you can sleep very well, and you're well done protected. If somebody threw something in the windows, you're protected by the wood panel. So let's move on the tour of downtown Colmar. So we're in the older part of downtown. So let's go a little bit more close to the cathedral. So here we're gonna pass the old border of Colmar, like I say. Right now what you do in the old border of Colmar is you drink good wine, as you can see, and pretzels. You will find them everywhere in downtown. Pretzels is actually from Colmar as well. And you can find also a lot of art and craft a little bit everywhere around the city. Here you can see a very old building. I used to walk in this building. It used to be a restaurant 10 years ago, and the guy get bankrupt, and actually the building is on very bad shape. There used to be one of the best restaurants in Colmar. It used to be called the Fer Rouge, and now it's a building that is on very bad condition. So I'm hoping somebody taking over, because otherwise the building is gonna fall off. So all those beautiful buildings, those geraniums are also the symbol of Alsace. You can find a lot of time those flowers hanging on the top of the windows of the houses. So here we're in a very old part of Colmar, and you can slowly see on the top of all those buildings the cathedral. Actually it's not a cathedral, it's a collegio. Cathedral is made for cities that are over 1 million people, and the collegial is the same things, but it's for smaller city. And Colmar only have 76,000 people, so it doesn't have the right to be called a cathedral. This house right here is also super famous in Colmar, because it has all the painting on the wood carved on it as well. Of course, you cannot go in France without eating a macaroon. So here I show you guys the macaroons. It becomes very popular in the United States as well, but here is kind of a food culture. So you can see macaroons in every corner of the streets. So macaroons are delicious. So the people that doesn't know about macaroons are a style of little cake that is made with almond dough. So it's an almond mini burger, then it's stuffed with a little sweet cream in the middle. And it comes on many different colors and shape and flavor. It becomes very popular. It's like a 2-bite little cookies that is very hard actually to do, because if you don't respect exactly the recipe, then it doesn't really bake properly, and you don't get that mini burger effect. So macaroons are very in France right now. Train. So this little train allows you to actually make a little tour around Colmar. It's like around $15 a tour. I will actually encouraging you to using your feet and to discover Colmar without the little train. It's very hot, and it's not really the best trip that you can do for $15. You can see right here on the top of it is the Cathedral of Colmar. It's a very unique shape, specifically with this green roof that you just see, and that makes the Cathedral of Colmar one of the representation of the city by the skyline, and probably the tallest building of the city. It's about like around of 20 storage building high, and it's from the 1500 as well. It is definitely one of the things that you must visit when you're in Colmar. And here we're in one of the plaza of Colmar, so you can see right now all the terrace and all the people's eating is probably like 1 in the afternoon. And you can see, by example, right here you have a bakery, over here you have a little pastry shop, and over here you have little restaurants that's commonly called in Alsace Windstube. So it's just kind of a bistro style, very traditional food that you can find all over the place. It's very cheap actually. A lot of people thinking that eating in France costs a lot of money, but you can find a little plate for 10, 11 bucks and getting a very nice meal in a terrace in the summer heat of France. The bottom of the cathedral all the way to the top. So the green little roof that you can see, that's what makes that cathedral so special, because there's only one in the world that has that shape. So as you can see also, the cathedral is supposed to have 2 towers, but the second one was never built. So you can see the bottom part of the tower, but you're never gonna see the top. There we go, and you can see more terrace as well. As we're going deeper into downtown Colmar, you can hear music, bands, and more and more people in the street. Alright, so we're going closer than downtown. We are actually right now in one of the epicenter of Colmar, close to one very famous plaza where is another church. And damn, it's pretty hot. It's like 1 in the afternoon. Here you can see a lot of tourist little shop and tobacco. This is Jouet Club, so that's where actually all the toys are. It's kind of like the Toys R Us, but from France. So this is it, guys. That was my little tour of Colmar. I hope you appreciate. And since then, wish you a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Have a great trip.